Welcome. Adios. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go today. It's a little bit different because yeah. I don't know why I always do these things in the like kind of late. This isn't really late though. I don't think. Whatever. Anyways, if you guys have not seen or knew who I am, welcome. Right now I'm technically like not able to play anything, but it's whatever. I got a couple verses I want to read to y'all real quick. I'm gonna read you guys some verses real quick, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. Okay, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not though, but we got one. Okay, we have James 4:7. If you do not feel like praying, force it, because something is also forcing you not to pray. That is facts, y'all. Keep that in mind. Another one we got. Okay, next one we have. Next one we have here. It says Probs 3-5. Said hi. We got Candyman. Hello, thank you for joining. We got even when you don't understand, I'm still working. Trust that I will guide you to what is best. That means even if you think something's rocky and things are not going your way, there's most likely and definitely a reason for it, so just stick with God. We got another one here. Okay, the next one we have here is Joel 2:25. God will give you back all the years you lost. Be patient, be ready, and trust in His plan. The one. You're welcome. That is really saying if you don't believe that God is basically if you think you're having a rough time and God is wrecking your life, really He's not. And also that also means even all those times that you think, oh, this is all just a waste of time, He will give back those the times you think are wasted, because really it's not wasted. He's doing it to shape you into your future person, and you just gotta trust in God. The next one we have Jeremiah 1-19. Wait, stop. I have a question. Okay, what's your question, Jamie? Great person for sharing God's mission. I'm glad. That's basically why I'm here. That's what I'll keep doing. What's your question, Jeremiah? Or Jeremy, my bad. Do you play Roblox? Yes, I do. I just don't post about it ever. I do play though. I know my friend does, and she's a really big YouTuber. So here's another one. Jeremiah 1-19. They will fight against you, but will not win. For I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord. This means that no matter what you're going through, you can always fight it with the Lord, because He is literally the strongest ever. No matter who you're going against, even if it's a whole armed military force, God can protect you. Add me? Should I add you? Here, show me your username, and then I'll screenshot and add you later. Okay, Jeremy? We got another one here. The next one, I will add you. Send me your Roblox username. I'll add you. I'll screenshot and then add you later. The next one we got is Romans. It's Romans 8 through 28. Oh my. Do not lose hope in times of trouble. God is working unseen. We got one. Ivan, hello. Thank you for joining. Saying hi. So basically, what he's saying when he's saying, do not lose hope in times of trouble. That is meaning if you're struggling and you're just really bad, you think it's the worst of the worst, to just trust, because it's really, if you think about others, and he's working when people aren't looking, and obviously a lot of people don't see it, but it happens all the time, and that's why I hope people see it. Another one we got. This one kind of connects with the Romans one I just read. It says, this is John 13:7. My bad. It says, you do not understand now what I am doing, but someday you will. Go to Isaiah 41:10. Okay, hold up. Let me pull that up. Okay, Isaiah 41:10. We got, but they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Is that what you wanted me to read? The one? Well, anyways, okay. So anyways, that one is explaining the people who walk with the Lord and are with the Lord will be free and will be very strong, is basically what that one's saying, in my opinion. That's why I feel like it's saying. Next one we have here. Okay, the next one we have is 1 Peter 5:10. We got, and after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and embellish you. That means when it's the right time, and even if you're suffering, a lot of people suffer, and people ask, why do bad things happen? Because God has a plan, and there's a reason why you're going through it. Even if you have like a loss of friend or something, there's a reason for that. And basically what happens is Satan tries to make things look bad, and that's why bad things happen, because of sin. But if you go, is that the cat? If you go and you're with the Lord, he literally turns it around and he makes it part of a plan. Satan thinks he's ahead of God, but he never will be, and that's just how it's always been. And obviously, people sin. That's what I do. That's what normal humans do. Everyone does, even the perfect people you say, but they're not perfect. No one is. Okay, the next one we have, I like this one actually. Matthew 5:44. Love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and pursue you. Hello, Shaken. Thank you for joining. That one is literally saying, I truly like that one because I do use it. Since I've been, let's say, going with God. I've been, even my enemies and people I absolutely hate, I've been respecting them and not trying to be mean to them, because they're human, and even if they hate you, it's their choice. It's not like you can change it. And there's a reason. Nobody's perfect, and they hate you because you're imperfect, which they're imperfect themselves. There's no point of wasting your time. So there's just smile and just let it. You got Daniel 6:22. Okay, I'll pull that up real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go. Got Daniel. Okay, Daniel.
Oreo mashups. What are those?
No, loaded Oreos.
Oh, like the doubles most stuff?
They've got
Okay, I'm going to go to Daniel 6:22. We got, my God sent his angel, and he shut the mouth of the lion. They have not hurt me, but I was found innocent in his sight. Is that the one you wanted me to read? The one. That one, Daniel 6:22, is basically saying that obviously he sent an angel down. We got yes, okay. Basically, he sent an angel down, and when he did that, um, okay, sent his angel down, right? Okay, and when he did that, the guy, Daniel was innocent because of because oh my, let me think. Hold up. Because he was forgiven by God. Daniel was forgiven by God, and in the lion's sight, he was innocent. There you go. Where are you in your what? Where are you in your house? I'm actually at my friend's house right now. That's where I am. Okay. The next one we have is Philippines. 4 the 6 through 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in situations by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind in Christ Jesus. That is what that one says. Basically, Philippines, the one I just read, is saying that there's no reason to be anxious, and with God, if you're praying to God, that He will. Okay, I got it. Go outside and wait for the page Okay. I'm not going outside because I don't want to go outside. But okay. 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 So the one that I found, it's Samuel 22:17 says he reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of the deep waters. That's what the one I got on. The one I landed on is Samuel 22:17. That one is basically stating that even if you're so deep that you don't think you can come out alive or even come out at all, if it's dark and there's nowhere else to go, that God's power is so strong that you can just drag you out alive and healthy and strong. That's what that one's saying. We have another one. The next one we have here is I don't know how to pronounce this this one, but I'll read it. We got be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsaken you. That's what that one says, and that means even like if you go up to someone trying to share God, do not be scared to do it because He'll always be with you. I've done this actually twice already since following Him, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, do not be afraid to share who God is. That's what He sent us here for, and that's why I'm here doing it online actually because why not? I mean, it's awesome to do, and that's why I'm here, share God with you guys. And yes, some people obviously will leave and not care, but it's crazy because I was sharing in Gorilla Tag, and these people are saying, "Stop! I'm gonna mute you and whatnot." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't care." So I just kept doing what I was doing, and they didn't mute me, and they're just saying "la la la," even though they can hear me still. Which even that I'm like, they're obviously wanting to listen, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go in a little bit here, but that even like let's just say like even people in growth tech, obviously more people are getting like for some reason super toxic in that game, which personally I just ignore them or I rage and just don't care. But if you're truly new to this channel, welcome. I appreciate you for stopping in. And it's actually pretty late at night. I don't know why I always end up doing these lives late at night. I really don't understand why I do, but I do. It is what it is. We're gonna do like 2 more or 3 more, maybe 4. I don't know. The more you share it, the more you share, the more you help. Yes, I'm glad about that. That's why I do what I do, because people people are literally needing this, and some people who watch my channel, people who see my channel, whatever, that I know, it's like, bruh, because they make fun of me for it, but it's like, whatever. It is what it is. I'm teaching kids something. And we got another one. We got, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear. That's Psalm 118 to 6. There's that. We got that one. Oh Lord. But yeah, we got that one, and then the next one, cause so basically, there's another one. A lot of people think faith is easy. It says faith does not make things easy, which a lot of people would think it would be, but it's really not all like that. It actually makes them impossible. That's Luke 1:37. Yes. It's a lot easier to share with YouTube with people I don't know than like personally. But my mom said I should do what is it? What is it called? Like share it to a whole bunch of people and whatnot. Do missions and whatnot, like around the world. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, my mom wants me to do that. Or she said that I should do it because of like things I make up randomly. Because this is one I made up just out of randomly. Okay, I make these things up. I don't know how I make these connections, but this is one of them. Let me think of it real quick. A blind man. Wait, no. People who can see are more blind than people that are. Then wait, no. People who can see are more blind than blind people. Then that believe in God. Think about that. Let me explain. So a lot of people who believe, like a lot of people in this world, Satan's putting out a whole bunch of stuff, okay? Just throwing it in our faces, and a lot of people don't even notice it. A lot of people think, oh, this is so cool and whatever. Oh, this there's no way this is this. People don't connect the dots. And now it's so normalized in this society that people who can see don't even realize that. And people who are blind and are with God can see more than an actual person, like someone who doesn't believe in God that can see. That's how I made that up. Then we got. I need to think of it. We have. Hold up. Listen, you're the best of yourself. Keep going, follow your dreams. Thank you. Personally, I truly think, like, this is just me, okay? I do, like, truly, I'm gonna be doing, like, hopefully YouTube for a long time, as long as possible. But when the Antichrist comes, obviously, to most likely take down this channel and all the Christian channels, and also take down, obviously, every single Bible verse online. That's the first thing they're gonna shoot for. I know that for a fact because it's pretty obvious. And truly, I mean, there's no point of having a phone then. But before that, I can try to show and teach as many people as possible who God really is. And I really, really hope that I get someone, just one person at least. I don't really care. If I can get one person to believe like I do, and have a connection to God, that's all I need. Never betray God. No, that is a terrible idea. That is the worst idea you could probably would possibly do. Why? Because he's super duper strong, and people who betray God didn't end well for them, just like Satan didn't. Well, I'll not leave. Okay, because Satan betrayed God. He was one of the angels, betrayed God, and now he's where he is. Not very good. So, yeah, would not want to do that personally. We got another one. We have no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love him, which is super true because people, we have no clue on what the end days will look like, and people who follow God and truly have a relationship with him will be able to see that. And it's just awesome to read that one. I really like that one. That's what that one reminds me of. We have this one. This one actually answers what we were just talking about, actually. It's kind of crazy. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understandings. Think about him in all your ways, and he will guide you on the right path. Crazy. The only way to God is to believe. Do you believe? Yes, I 100% do. Well, in my opinion, the only way to get to God is through Jesus, and Jesus literally said that. Because through him, through Jesus, you can get to the Lord. And that's what I believe, at least. The next one we have is truth. Believe in Jesus to God, yes. We got John 13:7. We got, you do not understand now what I'm doing, but someday you will. That is so true. A lot of people, like myself, we don't know why things are happening at certain times, why things are doing bad. People wonder, normally ask, why is there bad things? You truly gotta understand. Even if you don't, you gotta understand. At some point, you'll connect the dots and be like, oh, this is why this happened, which is kind of crazy. Then we got one more, and then I'm gonna end tonight. We got, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Psalms 37:4. I'll leave you with that one. You think about that one. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I'm gonna leave. Adios. Good night. Because I got to go to bed.